Lisa. I love her. Is
Let's see here. Alright, hey everybody, how's it going? Oh hey, there we go. So hey, yeah, everybody can hear me and all that type of thing. Thanks, man. Alright, so hi there, by the way. Basically this is just a quick panel about some kind of video research archival type stuff. Basically there was I kind of helped to research old pony vids with a bunch of other people. And so I came across a paste bin that basically, as you can probably see here, it just has hundreds and hundreds of videos. If I go back up to the top here, it just says Untitled, posted by a guest, November 9th, 2011 type of deal. And all of these are just pony videos from that point or earlier. So let's see if I can. This is going to be really kind of difficult because usually I have like, it says YouTube here and something else here, so I can just know what's going on. So let's see if I just go to this one. Is this actually one that has everything? I'm just going to scroll up over here. Yeah, this one actually works fine. So basically, this first video here is just Griffin Village. And basically, it's just figured it'd be kind of a fun little panel idea to go through and show you guys how I just research this type of stuff, especially when something is, dead and gone. And then, I'll archive it and send it off to where it needs to go. So anyway, I have like a little Excel spreadsheet over here of what I've been keeping together. And so really basically all it is, and I'm just gonna, after kind of explaining a little bit, I'm just gonna go through it and everything, just kind of see what we can find. And so this one is dead and gone. So I mean, basically it's not really all that complicated or anything like that. This is actually some really old YT PMV channel that privated all their stuff back when Kappa was kind of going around in 2019. So let's see here. Just go to the Wayback Machine and see. The first thing you can do is you just see if it's up over there and see what you get. So it does seem to have something over here, although that's greened out. So how did I find this then? I've actually found out. Oh, okay, there's one here. I've actually found out recently. It is? Okay. I'll just turn that up real quick then. Oh, well, I can't because it's already all the way up. And I guess my microphone is just crap, so. I'll talk a little bit louder, though. I actually did find out, though, that the Wayback Machine can, instances that are saved can actually disappear. So if you find something and, you want to save it, if it's like a video or something like that, really be sure to get it while you can, because even though this is supposed to save things for later, they can just disappear, and then they can also reappear, which is entertaining. But yeah, this is actually just a Rabies x86 video back before they had the Rabies Bun x86 channel itself. And so you can see here there's usually a pop-up here that will say something to the effect of this video failed to archive or something like that. But thankfully we didn't get this up here, so we could actually probably go to there's a certain, is it over here? Okay, this one I don't think you can actually get, but basically what you do, there's a certain type of URL you can put into the address bar over here, and you can actually, the video will come and load up for you. So let me see if I can just get one up. Let's see. Sorry, I know I'm kind of a little bit boring person. I don't have any like music or anything in the background. So here we go. How about this? We can actually, let's bring this one up real quick. This is one I actually have saved down in there. So this is one of the Fluttershy, like an old video that's pretty famous and has been re-uploaded before. And if we go over here, it's basically just is it really that low? Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna try and angle this thing a little bit better, and maybe see if I can try and do that too. Sorry, I don't really know how to like make it any louder, because as you see over here, it's up all the way. I don't really even know what I can do about that. So talk really loudly. Okay, I'll just talk right into the mic right here. All right, so basically you have this video ID right here. Eat the mic. I'll try to. Oh, that's good. So basically you just take that URL right there, put in the video ID. See, this one's just WX0. It's always this 11 character thing. Here, I'll actually just put in a new tab. You see I already have it up here, fakeurl.archive.org, YouTube. And you click on that, and the video is actually going to pop up for me to save. And then you can, so when that happens, what you want to do actually is you want to save it as like a .flv file. And I don't know. .flv, yes. And then it'll take a little bit of time, but basically then you can play it in VLC just like normal, just like regular. That might actually be part of the reason why it's not popping up over here real quick. So if it's if it's an MP4, it'll just play right in the browser. If it's an M4V or something like that, or an MKV, it'll just show up there, a WebM. Well, actually, you have to be careful, because MKVs only really play in kind of like Chromium browsers. It won't work in Firefox, unfortunately. But yeah, and then you can kind of just go through here and see what different people have uploaded over time. So I'm just going to go back to here. Another quick thing that can kind of help you find more stuff from back in the day is, let's see here, could you go through this again and be a little bit more deliberate in the step-by-step if you have time to? This is really interesting. Well, I mean, I'd love to make like kind of a longer video type of deal on this, just to kind of, because the thing is like, I don't know how to work SQL. I don't know how to set up a NAS system or something like that to help archive stuff. I've basically just kind of figured things out as I've gone along, and everybody else can do this too. It's not too difficult. It's not too hard. And then you just use the resources that are available to you. I don't even have YouTube DLP downloaded type of thing, because most of the stuff that I'm saving is stuff that's already dead on the Wayback Machine. You know, usually what will happen is, like, if I can't find anything here in the Wayback Machine, I'll do like searches on the video ID and stuff like Desu Archive. Like, so one of the things I thought this was interesting, I came across this the other day, is I mean, you know, unfortunately I haven't been on the board long enough to know this, but there used to be, back in the day, some dude in Hawaii had a show from apparently 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 12 to 3 a.m. Hawaiian time, and just asked people on the board to give him pony music to play on there, and, you know, or stuff from SoundCloud. And, you know, he would just play whatever and say, like, hey, yours is playing now, and stuff like that. I found that very interesting when I looked up something the other day. And sometimes you can get like a hit, so you can kind of see, you can try and figure out, like, oh, what was this or what was that. So, like, obviously this was a very famous video type of thing. I don't have a sound booster extension or something like that, so I just have to talk really close to the mic. But you can see what people were talking about, saying about it, you know, back then. And sometimes, like, here they'll have, oh, look at this, they have the channel and then the name of the video and everything like that, and so you know exactly what it was if it wasn't saved all the way back then. So anyway, and then, you know, sometimes it'll also be saved on TPA and the Pony Archive. There is a new search function that was implemented. You basically put warp instead of www, you know, in front of the Pony Archive, and it's not working right now, unfortunately. Well, here, let me see if I can refresh and if it'll work again. No, it's not working right now. But basically, this is a very easy way to search video IDs, and very quick way to do it on the Pony Archive. Video IDs, channel names, and stuff like that. It's actually very, very useful, and it's updated too. So if you recall back in here, I'll copy and paste this over here. If you go, I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is, if you remember, like, kind of the unlisted thing back in 2021, in like June or July, when YouTube was privating all unlisted videos prior to 2017. Though all the ones that were saved, that were put into TPA during that time period, will come up and you can play them. So that's actually kind of, you know, it's kind of neat, because like a lot of stuff that's come up, a lot of the videos that have come up where it doesn't say this video has been removed, but it says that you know, have a little thing that says this is privated. A lot of those videos are actually saved from that time period, like that were saved during that time that we were finding all of them. So I don't know if somebody had kind of, like, you know, already knew about this and kind of, like, you know, had thrown us some links from it or something like that, but it's actually very convenient. And then you can see over here, this is just like an example of something that I believe was part of that was unlisted back in the day. It was unlisted, it was before 2017, you can see it was 2012 around here, and that is now private. This is right here is hoboon.stream. So basically this is a way where you can watch videos from TPA without having to, you know, it kind of has everything in a nice little, it has like the description, it has, you know, you can just one click this and you can download the thumbnail. And of course that's not working, because you know, he hasn't updated the cert for right now. Oh, is this not going to work because, like, the cert is kind of dead right now? Oh, you got to be shitting me. That just happened today too. Oh, damn. Well, basically, if you would hit this play button, you know, you could just play the video right here in your browser, and type of thing. You wouldn't have to download a 5 meg or, you know, however big of a file it is. But basically, that's just, you know, you can just kind of figure out things that way. You know, and then if that fails, you can go to Google, and you can go to Bing, of all things, because, like, all these different search engines, they have different databases. So something that you'll find on Google's database, you won't find on Bing, or vice versa. I really liked DuckDuckGo back in the day. Well, I don't want to say back in the day, but, like, they didn't exactly update their databases all that often, which was good. Which was good for what I'm looking for, because they will have stuff from forums from like 2012 or 2013, of people just sharing videos and stuff like that, and you can it would just have stuff that I wouldn't be able to find anywhere else on Yandex or something like that. Not as much anymore, unfortunately. So but yeah, this is basically just what I've kind of been doing here. I'll also show the I've just been getting a Excel spreadsheet of all this stuff together. So you can see the ones in yellow here are either they've been re-uploaded, like this one is like Rabies x86, so they're very popular. They were able to have a lot of people save and re-upload their videos. This was a very popular one as well. But stuff like where it's just completely red, it's just gone. I don't know what happened to it. I can't really find much info on it. And sometimes, and also some of these yellow ones, they may not be re-uploaded, but there is a version of it saved in the Internet Archive, so it's at least available to be re-uploaded and stuff like that. Also, this is just kind of like my stupid little color coding, because I want at least some way to kind of figure out what's keep what's going on. So Jacklap, Point, Sergeant Scrub Noob, all these people still have their channels up, and obviously the videos are up as well. But people that are in red, they have had their channels deleted. Like Bvids deleted their channel, I think, in like 2020 or something like that, and then they have like a new channel now. I think it's also just called Bvids or something like that, and they've just been uploading like really short shit posts and stuff like that. And then for this video, I don't know much about it, but apparently it was some type of ponyfied Brody Quest vid, and the only reason we know about that is because in Desu Archive, I was able to find this post where it says quest time, and so this is just a Pinky Quest video and stuff like that, and then this one I think is this is just a Rary Quest video, so you can kind of infer kind of what they are kind of over time, and I don't know, I just find that stuff very interesting, and also finding videos that I've never seen before that are like really old and stuff like that. It's just very interesting, all that type of thing. So I just figured it might be a interesting thing to kind of go forward and do and stuff like that. So I know that Fimphiliax was saying to start from the beginning and all that type of thing. Well, basically what's going on with that is, when you request something to be taken down, archive.org will choose to or to not to take stuff down. But it is a good idea to not 100% rely on archive.org, because like I said, sometimes things that have been captured will go down. Or like be removed, but like other captures will still be there, but that one won't be. It's very weird. Yeah, archive.ph is, if you have something and you want to make sure that it's saved, I would definitely go for the Wayback Machine, but then also archive.today, archive.ph. It's a very good thing to bring up. Because like at least with archive.ph, it'll kind of like stay there. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have anything I can think of off the top of my head that I could like kind of bring up for archive.ph. Well, I don't know. I could go to Bibanon 4chan wiki. Well, the 4chan kind of like history thing. This is actually very interesting. It talks about how like all the boards got created when they did. You can educate, if you're fucking new fag, you can educate yourself here and stuff like that. Let's see here. That's the Desu Archive one. That's a plebs one. Archive.4 plebs. No, give me an archive.today. These people are being lazy. I just want to show something to these people on here. Archive.ph, here we go. Literally the biggest spoon feed of all time, right? I mean, it won't have stuff for like specific board culture stuff, but But yeah, this is just archive.ph and stuff like that. It's actually kind of nice too. We can show you the history of something really quickly and easily here. You can just go to click on one or another or whatever. But yeah, I would definitely recommend to put stuff into archive.today, whether it's Twitter or, because honestly, geez, I mean, the Internet Archive, they're good at what they do, but they have not really updated a whole lot of their, like as more websites move from like 2.0 to 3.0 type stuff, where everything is like, you gotta grab it from the server instead of like it just loading on the page and stuff like that. Like for example, if you try and save a YouTube thing today, it won't save the comments because you have to scroll down in order for those comments to pop up, and they gotta take them off of a server. Archive.org, it doesn't do that. It doesn't like scroll down a little bit, so you can at least get like the first like maybe 10 or so. Archive.today does. It goes for at least a while. It'll save some comments and stuff like that. Archive.org just hasn't kind of updated their, I don't know if you want to call them archiving algorithms or something like that. That sounds stupid. But anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Are there any questions or any specific things that you guys would kind of be interested in before I kind of go along here? And also, I don't have any. I know I've just been talking and there hasn't been any music up and stuff like that, but it's mostly just because I figure there's probably something else up on the other side too that you can kind of have on low in the background or something like that. So YouTube DLP, I mean, to be honest with you, I have never used it myself because there are other pony people who have created systems where it's as easy as putting in a playlist or putting in a video or putting in a channel, and it utilizes their own YouTube DLP kind of like instance or something like that to save it on a server which is publicly accessible already. YouTube, I mean, if you are saving them for yourself, yes, you would definitely want to use YouTube DLP. It's apparently not too difficult or anything like that. Like here, if I just go to YouTube DLP or whatever, and we go to here, and we come down here, installation. It's like it's all right here. There's like a ton of alternatives. Use the see the wiki or refer to documentation for like how to import it. Oh, here we go, for detailed instructions. So apparently it's not too difficult to do, but you would want to use this to download stuff. They've gotten pretty good at what they do as well. Like there's an update I think last year where it'll save the JSONs of the videos, so that'll include like all the tags, all the metadata information, which is important to actually find the video you're looking for. If you're saving an entire channel, it'll save the avatar of the channel in the highest resolution possible, which is also really nice. I didn't even know that you could get it bigger than 256 by 256. You know what I mean? And just more stuff like that. It's still updated. They're pushing through whatever bullshit that was pushed at them a while ago. I don't from YouTube and stuff like that. So props to them. I don't know, like I said, any questions or anything like that? I mean, like, otherwise I'll just start going through stuff, like some things will pop up that you're like, oh, I obviously know this thing, but some other stuff is will come up as well. And I guess I'll just wait for a little bit. But what was the coolest things? I mean, one of the biggest things that was kind of scary for me going through the unlisted stuff back in 2011, or when YouTube was doing all that type of thing, is that there are entire channels that were all unlisted that had a bunch of pony stuff, and that they had music, and they might have started in like 2015, 2016 or something like that, but they were all unlisted, and the only way you could actually go and see that they actually had stuff in them was through the Wayback Machine. And so, say they had like 20 songs or something like that. You could, bring them all up individually or something like that way, but then they would kind of go away. They were going to be going away unless you knew that they were there. So I would say the coolest thing is actually, you know, happening upon something, say like, you know, somebody uploaded one video of them or something like that. I'm like, okay, well, I'll search the title in Google and see what I can get for like a URL, for like an older URL. And I'll go to the older URL, you know, like, and see if I can find one. I'll go to it, I'll pop it into the Wayback Machine, and maybe it'll come up. And then I find out that this channel that is completely blacked out, no playlists, no videos, nothing in their about section, has, you know, all this stuff there. So I found that very cool, and I found that very entertaining to go and do, you know, find the stuff and make sure to save it so that other people can enjoy it eventually, that type of thing. So that was kind of one of the things that I was kind of scared about, is that, you know, a lot of this, you know, obviously this fandom was very big, 2011, 2012, 2013, and started to drop off around that 2014, 2015. So if people were kind of like, you know, not 100% on the ball, I don't know how else to say it, but, you know, like, it wasn't kind of shared anywhere. You know, there might be an entire artist that, you know, did 30 or 40 videos or something like that, and it's just all gone, and we just didn't, you know, unfortunately we just wouldn't have known about it. I have, you know, like I was saying before, a grand majority of the stuff that says this is now private on here is saved in TPA, or is saved, there's like TPA, but then there's also another collection of pony videos and stuff like that. Like here, if I go to, where was I? See, this is really annoying. I just want to find hoboon.stream. Yeah, here. So here, these are all the channels on TPA and stuff like that. And then if you go up to here, this is like quick trap of like this is a bunch of videos that aren't necessarily connected to like a channel folder on TPA. But then there's also different server, and this will have more stuff than just MLP and stuff, just than pony stuff. But, you know, you can just like click on one of these things here, and you can just start playing it. 2 hours 46 MLP TG when they did their D&D type of deal. And a lot of these videos are here, is what I'm trying to say. And all you really got to do is change, you know, you see here videos / put in the channel ID right there, you know, and it can pop up, and then change, and then put in that TPA-H/ in there, and try that and see if it pops up in there. So, any YouTube metadata, you know what, well, just a second, are YouTube metadata websites useful? Could you be maybe a little bit more specific as to like what website you're talking about? There is a really cool, here, I can show you guys this, finnotaku. This guy, he basically runs a wiki of YT-PMVs. Like, he has just an entire huge database of stuff. Like, see, I'm just going to search MLP real quick, and it's just going to come up with like a ton of videos and stuff like that. He's put this together himself over time, like doing similar-esque type of research type of thing. And some of these are, you know, are also dead videos and stuff like that, but it just has, you know, everything on it, has a bunch of things on there. It's actually really interesting that, you know, like here, Fluttershy Bloody Stream YTBNB. And yeah, you can just you can look in there, then that has like a bunch of information. He's also saved a bunch of JSONs, I believe, as well, and, you know, wants to get it to a point where if the video is saved and stuff like that, you could play it on there and all that type of thing. Stuff like this. Matt, honestly doesn't work half the time. There is like there was something on here. I was looking at this place, and there was like God, it's called like Feedia or something like that. And it had like a ton of, here, let me see if I can bring this up real quick, find what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was like Feedia, and it had like I think it had a similar thing to what you're talking about. Well, I mean, like, I wouldn't actually be able to know because, you know, everything was dead for it. But here, let me bring up the thing that you're talking about here. mattw.io. You do metadata normally, grab singular details about a video and upload or playlist and create a channel, submit a link. Well, let's see here. Let's see. I'm just gonna pop in a video and see what kind of happens there. I'm not really sure. The volume difference between the side tubes is crazy. Just have. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do to make it louder. Okay, but here we have like the snippet that you would get from the YouTube API. Width, height, and then there's all the tags. It doesn't have as much information as you can get. It doesn't have. There's more information that you can get from the YouTube API if you actually go into their system and kind of figure out how to do that. I was doing that during the 2021 July thing, unlisted thing, but haven't since then. I know I have advice on archival format. I mean, I know a lot of videos are stored as MKVs, or WebMs and stuff like that. I mean, this is just me personally looking at a video. For me, it seems that MP4 saves a little bit more stuff, a little bit more cleanly, looks a little bit better, that type of thing. And you know, like there's like some formula that people were using where it's just like, okay, the how big the file is versus how much quality you're getting from it. And, you know, MP4, you usually had like a very high amount of, it was very big, but it maybe had like a little bit, you know, marginal better quality. But I couldn't say either way. I personally don't like WebMs. I mean, and also it's partially because of, you know, developed by Google and stuff like that. You know, they kind of, I mean, it's not proprietary necessarily, but like MKV is pretty widespread. The reason why browsers don't really like to use it is because it's not as airtight as other formats. So basically you can hide stuff in there a lot easier than you can like an MP4. You know, like how if you have like a like, this is a bad example, but like a zip bomb or something like that, you can have it appear really small, but then you can have a file in it which can, you know, take up all the space on your hard drive type of thing. You can put similar type of stuff into MKVs apparently a bit easier than you can MP4s. So, but yeah. So I don't know. I personally just like MP4 because it's, you know, it's the devil I know, you know, type of thing. But yeah, I mean, is there any other type of thing that you're talking about that for archival format? Which formats to save videos, websites, etc. WARCs works. Those are that's like the standard and stuff like that for websites. I don't really do a whole lot of website saving myself type of thing. Tumblr blogs, I know that there's another kind of software that you can use that's also available on one of these GitHub type places that can save everything save everything from the blog for you. And I think that saves it in a work as well. And how to minimize quality loss. Save things as PNG. I mean, you in the YouTube DLP settings and stuff like that, you can have a certain settings to make sure you're getting the best quality possible. I mean, like, you know, if anybody knows JDownloader 2, when you open that up, there are different types of videos that you can, different downloads of videos that you can save. You can save like a 1080p version, a 720p version. Each of those versions will have different AAC audio formats, or AAC or I think they have like Opus in their OGG formats as well. People like .ogg files because apparently they save like really good quality but very low file size. That's just what people say though. I don't, as much as I like music, I very much like music. I'm not audiophile enough to tell the difference, type of thing very much, but obviously that type of thing. So let's see here. Not a question. Just want to say that I really appreciate doing it every time I browse something like this and see all the stuff that has gone missing. Yeah, I mean, there was what I'd really like to do one day is take all the different 4chan archives between Heinessen and Desu Archive, archive.mo, archive.b4k, all the stuff that's on hyperindex, mlpg.co, and amalgamate everything together to have the biggest 4chan archive from the code days to present as possible. But that's something that's very difficult for me to do when I'm unfortunately very kind of tech illiterate. I can do stuff if there's like a something to show me how, but like it's difficult for me to even like set up stuff like a SQL database, even though it's supposed to be like it looks pretty easy and stuff like that, but it's whatever. Yeah, Yukila too, some fucking fortunate soul, or I'll forever thank him for scraping the entire website of all the text, so that at least we have that. And he also saved like the image thumbnail IDs as well. So you can hopefully, like with Heinesen, because they saved all the thumbnails, they saved all the full images as well. You could like match them and stuff like that. You could have a ton of threads from like 2012 to 2014 that have all the like complete data for them and stuff like that. Between Heinesen, Yukila, and Desu Archive and archive.b4k. By the way, archive.b4k has stuff on there that other archives don't. Looking at you, Nixfag. So, sometimes check different archives as well. For 4chan, some might have things that others don't. You are trying to do that. Were you the person in that thread that was talking about it? I saw somebody talking about it, well, like in the thread where it's just like, where did the catalog go, a couple days ago. And I mean, that would be something spectacular, honestly. That'd be really cool. It would be cool to keep in contact, after this, because I would definitely like to see where the project goes and stuff like that. And I can give you any information of like different archives that are still around that I have and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm sorry to the pony number and letters here that I don't have really cut and clear answers for that type of thing. For best formats to save it and stuff like that. I only know kind of the more popular ones and stuff like that. And like kind of what the standards are and that type of thing. I would love to keep more on top of things, but as you can probably tell, I would probably go into a couple G threads and I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? So anyway, I also want to talk about this real quick. One of the things that is really helpful in finding more videos by somebody, say that their channel is gone or something like that. JackLab is obviously still here, but if you go to inspect element, or like say their channel is still up, but the YouTube ID is down. Well, I don't know. Anyway, here, I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So, go to inspect element, Control F for find search schema. So there's a schema for a video object right here. I don't know if you can really see it. And then a schema for a person and author. Click down this little thing here, and this link right here is basically, because like all these videos that I'm going to be looking at for like the kind of coming times and stuff like that are all from channels that back in the day they had to sign up with a username, and so this is the original username URL, and archive.org will 9 times out of 10 archive that much more often than it will say, you can also use their channel ID. So here, I'll just show like a quick example. And, people probably know this already, but whatever. So here it's just going to take a little bit and then shows up with the Jackal app again. That's his YouTube page. There's also the channel ID. So if you replace user up here with channel, and then replace that with their channel ID, which can also be found in here. If you just go up a couple lines, you have the author and then the channel ID right here. This is unique identifier so that YouTube can know MLP123 from MLP123 on another channel type of thing. Copy and paste that in there. and it'll go to the same channel. Now YouTube has these fucking ats, which is making life difficult, and you can just plop that in there and it'll go to the same exact page as well. But if you want to get basically the most results and earliest results from YouTube, wherever this place is, Wayback Machine, you will want to use the username. There's also actually an even older format of user ID, but it comes up so seldom, and it's usually for channels that were made like 2008, 2009 and prior. So you can just kind of go here and like it's also always fun. I find it so fun to go back and see what people's original channels, like their unique the unique flavor that they put onto their channels way back in the day. Because you could customize it so much more. There's so much more you could do with YouTube back then that they've stripped out all the personality of this fucking website over time. And is Jackalap just gonna have, oh no, here you go, see, like, he has this background thingy to it and all that. Ponies You Should Know, it'll have like Circuit Fry was a fucking he just has like the funniest shit. Always, he just made a bunch of shit posts. And all this type of stuff, slow clap. Well, like this is, I think, Pinkie Pie Swear. Oh no, that's DJ Alex S actually. No, because like Pinkie Pie Swear is up there. But and then you can find stuff over here, like if it's in the uploads tab or something like that. There'll you can just kind of keep going and stuff like that. Okay. Also another thing, while I'm here and while I'm talking about this, so I'm actually just gonna go back to here. So in order to say. So eventually there became where in order to see all the videos from somebody, it became / you put a / videos after their username or whatever the hell. So what you can do to find, you can find URLs from this point onward that were also saved. So if you put an asterisk, and oh, don't give me that bullshit. No, don't give me that bullshit. Here we go. All right, so what I did up there, so webarchive.org/web/* the URL you want to begin with, and then at the end of that you have an asterisk on the end of it, and it will show you all the different I don't know if I want to say concatenations, but URLs that were also saved from that point onward. So like here we can just go to videos. You can see there are the earliest saving of this page was 2012 or something like that. So we can just kind of go on there, blah blah blah, wait for 20 years for the Wayback Machine to figure itself out, and then you can, like, that's a nice way, because like sometimes you'll only get 5-ish videos or something like that from somebody who hasn't, because you could configure your channel still a bit in kind of the 2012, 2015, type of thing, but you might only be able to see like a very small amount of videos that they had. This is another way we can see, like, okay, 16 videos, and you can see all 16 videos that they had, or at least kind of still listed at that point. But this is like 2012. People weren't embarrassed about being into Pony yet. And then you can, this is another way to find. This is a way where I was able to find unlisted videos. I found a Not a Clever Pony video that was unlisted, where it's basically saying thank you, for like a bunch of fan art and stuff like that hadn't been saved in TPA yet, hadn't been found, and this was before everything kind of went privated. So stuff like that. What was I asking is I have something in the past. Yeah. Well. Yeah. It's Yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of sad too, because it's like stuff that you wish people would still. I don't know. They spend so many hours of their time doing stuff and creating this stuff, and then they just they unlist it, they private it, they just do stuff, to make sure that well, I don't say make sure, but block it from other people unless you're in the know from seeing, or you know that a certain playlist has something like Dan Fango 700. They have all those, those YouTube poops that everybody loves, and that they're some of my favorites of all time as well. And they were all unlisted, and and then they were all privated once you know, everything kind of went into effect. And now you got, I mean, like, you know, thank God for Archive Anon. No, not the frog. Archive Anon has re-uploaded many of them, and let's see here. Let's go to playlists. Danfango, and so here they're at least available to be played and viewed and stuff like that. But a lot of other places ain't. So you know. So anyway, let's see here. Let's see here. I'm just gonna get rid of a couple of these because I don't need these anymore. I don't need you anymore. Here, do you want me to post I'll just post this link as well if anybody's ever interested in going through YTPMVs. There are a ton of YTPMVers who like would use Pony for only a couple videos, maybe 5 or 6 videos, and then they'd unlist them, and then they go back to making them with, like, you know, SpongeBob or, you know, whatever else that they were using at the time. And so this is kind of, it's fortunate to have this because, you know, we're able to see a lot more that you can't see just on the ClearNet or whatever. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go through with stuff like this. By the way, when I play videos, is it as quiet as me, or is it like here? Or is it like very loud? Here, I'll just like play it real quick. Is it like as loud as me, or is it like really loud? Because I don't want to like blow your guys' ears out or anything like that. It's quiet as well. So all right, well, that's just, I don't know. I don't really know why the sound is like really shit, but quieter than me. Oh, okay. Well, I know I can fix that at least. Oop. The stunning derby hooves, or did she do? If you've got enough, she'll send it, but don't you be mad when it's. Okay, now it's louder. Okay, I'll just keep it at that then, and chat only. I don't want to, like, you know, do whatever. So let's see here. I'm just gonna. It's a bit louder than me. All right. Well, I'll turn it down a little, back down again. Just go to there, whatever. All right. So anyway, I'm just gonna start going through videos and stuff like that. Like I was saying before, I'm now at the point where, you know, I've gone through a good 73 of these. And by the way, all the ones that are available and, you know, for download and stuff like that have been downloaded. The guy who runs Hoboon Streamin' has his own collection of videos and, you know, like stuff like that. He made sure to download all that stuff onto his, you know, rack and all that type of thing. So basically, it's just kind of me, you know, going through and finding more stuff and all that type of thing. And so I'll also be kind of like going for, you know, I'll be putting, you know, information in for 74 as I go along and stuff like that. So, you know, and this is just for my purposes. Yeah. So let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of come back over here. Can you try The Grass Says Moo? Yeah. I mean, like, that should be that. I'm 99% sure that's something that would have been saved in TPA for sure. Oh, but I don't know. I don't think I can like access it right now because fuck. Okay, how about this? We can do this. Nobody's. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to go to archive. I think. Okay, cool. So let's go to YouTube. Remember, someone on Tempo asked for stuff, and I tried looking for it, but it was basically gone. All right, let's see here. Grass. All right, so that's everything on here. I know who you're talking about, though. The Grass Says Moo. Is that... I'm just going to try this again. All right. Enter the archive. Okay. So, okay. Was that their username? Like, cause I mean, people were able to change it and stuff like that, and you gotta have the original username for sure, when you're looking this stuff up. Grass Says Moo, I'm a horse rapper, mix engineer, to lead pony songs. Yeah, still, you know, and yeah, and basically, guys, if you want to also just say like, hey, can you try and find stuff for this? I can try and find something somewhere. So just kind of shout it out or something like that. So all right, so thankfully I'm very I'm very indebted to channels like Deleted Pony Songs, Deleted Pony Videos, Pony Preservation Archives, Winter Rose. I know I've always kind of pushed Winter Rose as well because they have a ton of really old pony stuff. Here, yeah. Well, I just don't want to get away from that. Winter Rose. No, I want to do it in YouTube. Thanks. They basically upload like an old pony song that's been deleted like a day. I don't know how they did it. All right, let's go to filters, channel. Here. Yes, this guy. So he uploaded 6 videos today. Fuzga's Faded Remix. Why did he upload that? I don't like that. Did Fuzogs do something? Oh, Fractilix Remix. Okay. You can just faintly see it right here. I was about to have like an aneurysm that Fuzogs deleted all his stuff because he's like one of my favorite pony artists. But see, like they have channel links and stuff like that, so you can actually kind of go and find stuff. Or you can look up Fractilix, find an old URL from somewhere, stick it in. You can find the username URL and go from there, type of thing, and just see other names of stuff. The Grass Says Moo. There's also pony.fm. I don't know if there's anything on there either. I mean, fucking... What was the other place that died? Oh, look at that. He probably said, no, don't archive my stuff, or to get it out of there. That is sad. Damn it, I hate when people do that. Kibdi went full scorched earth as well. I think he tried to have even the URL links in Equestria Daily, when they would spotlight a video. He has had, it looks like that he's tried to have those scrubbed as well, because I think 70 or 80% of the pages where it has say the title of the video in the actual name of the URL, because you can't change that on Blogspot. But it's completely wiped. Say it'll have 1, 2, 3, and 2 is gone. And that's where Kibdi's video was, and you can't even access it or anything like that. Some people really go scorched earth. So the Grass Says Moo. Let's see what we can find. It might be on TPMA as well. Brony Tunes died. I feel very bad about that. I don't know what happened to this dude. But it is not there anymore. It should all be in the Pony Music Archive, though. I think they scraped that and added it to their archive. That was I think one of the ways that they started to build it back in the day. So everything from there should hopefully be on that archive. That should be okay. But yeah, if you can find, let me know if you can find the Grass Says Moo there. And yeah, sorry for all these really shitty recommended videos. I'm just on private right now because Derpy's Archive Central. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, Derpy's Archive Central too. They also upload stuff. They come around every so often and upload more. Also, if the Pony Archive thing was up and working, the search, you could actually go to YouTube, the YouTube folder, or you could go to the Quick Chai folder and search the Grass Says Moo and look for stuff in there as well. So, oh yeah, it has some of his stuff, but I don't think it's all of it. Unfortunately, most likely not. There are, unfortunately, there's probably some songs here and there that have been lost for some artists, and that's, kind of unfortunate. It's kind of funny, too. I really like Wooden Toaster's stuff as well, and I've gone to Alumix's art streams sometimes, and he'll be playing a song that is absolutely Wooden Toaster, and it says there, it'll say it in he has a little title that scrolls by at the bottom, you would have on a music player. and it's this name I've never heard of before, and I try and go and search it, and it's nowhere. It's not anywhere, and I'm just like, where the fuck is that? Can I have it? You know, type of thing. But you know, you don't want to say that during their fucking Picardo stream. So let's see here. Remember someone on Tempo asked for his stuff, and I tried looking for. Okay, that's you. The real Winter Rose. What is literally every corporation organization on the internet suck balls? I know, I miss the 2000s and early 2010s internet. It really, I don't know. There's such a bigger emphasis on personal expression. People weren't embarrassed to do stuff. I mean, yes, there were trolling groups. Like I remember researching about one that was very big into like being especially asshole-ish to yelling at cats, even though, you know, he was apparently not exactly the rosiest person ever either. But, you know, and that was one of the reasons that he kind of like fell off the face of the earth, at least from what I can gather. But, you know, it was still like, the internet was still an escape from real life at that point in time. And it's just, it just has ceased being that for, I don't know, we're getting close to a decade now where it seems like that kind of quote unquote magic has disappeared. And trust me, I'm just as sad about it as you guys. If you search suicide and go, actually the high most words, basically, I know the most effective methods just basically everything you would have gotten if you just searched it up anyway, you know, done a Google search anyway. I know, back then the internet was seriously, yeah, like really, you're taking something that somebody's saying on the internet seriously? People would laugh at you. And now all people want to do is dox you. Or, you know, for like some stupid shit you said back in 2009 when you were, you know, a fucking 7th grader and happened to have internet access. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, chronically online, but like a lot of the population kind of is now, you know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to dwell on that as, you know, too much. So anyway, there are still uploads, re-uploads, and stuff like that. Like fucking Luna with the Dick is one of my favorite shitpost songs ever. So I do miss this guy as well. He was flying. Let's see if I can let's go to here. Let's see if we can find from him. The grass says moo, and you know what? Yeah, let's see if we can find. I know I'm 99% sure it has saved something from him. Oh, don't be like that. Come on. Shit. Well, that sucks. So, well, I guess that's that just makes things more difficult then, unfortunately. And then what you would do is you go to Equestria Daily, you would search that place, you would go to that pony wiki, which is not this. Here it is, mulpwiki.batpony.party, and you can find some stuff in here as well. Like here, if I search the grass says moo. Oh, fuck off! Everything, you know, like always when I try and do something to show somebody, it winds up biting me in the ass. But basically, this is back before it has an older archive of paste bins from like 2014, 2015 that's still up here and and is searchable, and is also somewhat tagged as well. So, you know, for paste bins from, you know, because Pastebin also decided to private a bunch of stuff or just take it down itself, and you know, there's now we have Pwn Paste and we have Pwnbin as well. You can search, there are some, you know, for the ones that were deleted between 2014, 15 and 2020, 21 when we did that. I should say the anons did that. It'll have the stuff that's been deleted, you know, it'll have stuff that's been kind of deleted in that time frame, you know, type of thing. I think it's because he deleted things early on. Oldest point music is like 8 years old for him. Yeah, some people deleted their stuff very early on. Like, Interrobang Pi was another early deleter. Gosh, there's more that I can think of if I can just, you know, kind of get it up. If I can think of it. But it's just, oh, Peak Freak. They deleted a lot of their stuff, unfortunately. Because I don't know, he was apparently from what I recall researching, it was on Peak Freak. Oh, by the way, also you can also find stuff on Reddit as well, because a lot of old videos were posted to subreddits back in the day, and you can find out again. You can find out what the video was called. You can find out, you know, more information about it, or you can type in a title and it'll have something in there. I've found out what happened to Peak Freak by searching in here, I think. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can. I re-uploaded Peak Freak for posterity. It's been so long. Brony Music Archive. Okay, maybe this isn't the one that I was looking at, but people will say, I mean, sometimes it might be wrong or incorrect, and you kind of got to take things with a grain of salt. But basically, people were talking about Peak Freak in here. Maybe it was Desu Archive. Maybe it was Desu. But basically, he had like a contract with his music company, and because and this was before he had started making pony music, and they forced him to take it all down. So that's what happened to him, unfortunately. Trixie's for me. Autocomplete or Trixie.horse. Alright, well, now I'm interested. What is this? Ha! Amazing. Well, I don't know if I bookmark it, if it'll actually stay. It probably won't, but whatever. I would hate State of Sugar for killing I know. And, you know, the guy who ran the place said that he had more people coming up to him to say, like, hey, why isn't my music in here, when that whole thing went down, than he did of people who were actually angry about it, or that came to him and were angry about it. So that was just kind of a double slap in the face that, you know, not, you know, that there are people who, like, there are still people who want their stuff out there and saved. But, you know, I don't know, you know, the one who shouts the loudest and is the angriest, you know, has the last word or whatever, sometimes. So, let's see here. Yeah, no, I know. Oh, searching Trixie on Google Images? Yeah, fuck that. You have to search with MLP or else you're gonna get the most terrible things. Alright, let's get rid of this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I want to see what people are doing over here. That's fun. Alright. Alright, well, so we still have a bit of time, so whatever. So, alright, so where am I? Any more questions? Any more, you know, people or videos that you have, like, a faint recollection of, or like, oh, can you help me find this or something like that? You know, I'm not exactly an encyclopedia, but I can, you know, I can try and find stuff as well. So, you know, just let me know, and otherwise I'll just start going through videos and stuff like that, or more videos, I should say. So I was on. Oh, by the way, another nice thing about archive.today is, so look at this. They have added something where if you select something in there and say it's this huge document of, like, you know, hundreds of videos and stuff like that, but you're interested in one certain one, so you can highlight it. If you go up here to the URL, it will it'll select it for you, or remember your selection, I should say. So when you send it to somebody else, they'll be able to know exactly what you're talking about. It's really convenient, and it's honestly helped me keep my place, you know, throughout the days of kind of working on this stuff. I think there were some Super Robot Wars video in 2012. There was some abridged series I think had cosine pitch as its name, but even that I'm not sure of. Advice: the add-on single file saves a web page as a single HTML file. Well, is that not just the same as, like, doing a Control S? Well, probably not, obviously. I mean, because it won't save. It probably, like, doing a Control S probably won't save the images that are stored on the page, or, you know, the style or something like that. And that always come out looking funky anyway. Good for quick capture, right? So let's see here. Super Robot Wars video. Do you have any other information other than that? Like, was it between was it like between certain ponies or something like that? I mean, like, what the immediate thing that jumps to my mind is, like, the Rainbow Dash versus Starscream thing or something like that. Cosine pitch. There was, let's see here. I've looked up before, like MLP abridged series, and this is a pony, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic abridged. Oh, there's so much fandom wikis. Bless people for putting this shit up. And like the MLP fan labor wiki, they're hot because like they will have original URLs, or like you can go in the history of like a page and find the original YouTube URLs for stuff. It's great. I absolutely hate how this place looks and runs now. Looks like fucking ass because fandom.com is a bunch of greedy assholes. But yeah, so let me see here. Video pages on the wiki. Amazing Pony. Oh, by the way, what they used to do too is like they used to have like videos in like kind of these boxes here. And shut up, go away. And you can, but unfortunately because of their update, they kind of killed some of them. So sometimes if you see an info box and a video might not come up, what you would want to do is you go to view the source and then search in here and it'll probably come up. It's just, yeah, see like right here, YouTube video ID. So maybe they fixed it. Might have been titled after the Japanese title of the series, Super Robot Tyson. Okay, so let's see here. And let's also go to here too. Current series, Ultra Fast Pony, Friendship is Freaking Dumb, What the Hey, Friendship is for Adults, Pony Horror Abridged. Oh look, these are like kind of later on. Brony Tales, Friendship is Magic Abridged. They have like a ton of, they have quite a few in here. Oh, and then there's a Reddit post that has like a ton. Oh, you fucking shitting me? Oh, no, okay. Gosh, what is the Reddit archive? Fuck. I'm not gonna remember. There is a Reddit archive where it will be able to bring back posts like this that have been deleted. Fuck, I can't remember right now. Reddit archive. Remove edit and set it are no longer functional. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Rev edit, rev search.io. Dang. All right, let's try that. Let's just try rev edit. See what I get for that. This is, by the way, this is, just, like you kind of like have to, figure things out as they go along. Let's see here. Come on. And I think I spelled it wrong. Yep, there's 2 D's in it. Stop. Rev edit. Deleted by user. Okay. Author of this content deleted it. Yeah, but again, stupid dog, you make me look bad. So, and the thing is like it would come up and it would have a bunch of stuff on there. Damn, what the fuck? Huh? Because like I went to this page about a year ago. Like I'm pretty sure it's this exact one too. It might be a different one, but set it on Reddit. Yeah, here I'm just gonna try everything that you guys are throwing at me right now. let's see if you can fucking find this. Oh, whoops! I'm looking at the wrong thing here. My bad. Oh, I can't bring it back up. That's right. Shit. I gotta go back to here. And then we gotta go back to here. Set it. I don't know if anything is changing. Okay, that's dead. On Reddit. And I just deleted that other thing that I had up, right? Yeah. Reddit archive. Reddit search.io. No, I don't want to do you. Let's do you. Okay. Let's just search. Where was this anyway? Where is this located on My Little Pony? That's not really working. I don't know. Undit should work. Okay. Sorry if I'm like taking a while to get to stuff. Roof comma 0 out of 20. Okay, well that's because I'm on the wrong place. Undit. Bitch. Oh, you know what? Fine. If you want to be that way, we're gonna try and figure it out we're going the Wayback Machine. Because sometimes it works. And you would want to also search both with and without that kind of like extraneous bit on there. Let's try this. Ah, see? Sometimes it does work. And it's kind of like I don't know if you want to call it a last-ditch resort, you know, considering that you have apparently other options. Yeah, we can Mount Hale. I will check in just a second. Yeah, because this is the thing that I was looking at like about a year and a half ago. Friendship is tragic. Why would you delete this? Why would you delete important stuff? The MLP person. I mean, like they probably got embarrassed or something like that, or like somebody found them out. Spoof series show. Friendship is war. One shot abridged. It's a lot of stuff. Oh, I heard. See here, friendship. Some archives respect user deletions. Yeah. Is there Super Pony Tyson? All right, I'll look up Super Pony Tyson, and then let's go to and then I'll try to go for way to view private videos title on YouTube currently. I have a playlist of Trixie music. The song that was this person's only pony content, and I don't think it was saved anywhere. Only know their channel name. We can yeah. I'll try and look for it in just a second. Let's see here. Let's just go to Equestria Daily. Like I said before, I mean, nobody likes Seth. I get it. But they have a lot of stuff that you can find here. Super Pony Tyson. Equestrian Frontier, February 24, 2012. This video is private. And Blogspot is also cashing in on the giga amount of ads. Copy Pony and copy video URL, so I'm just getting this up so that I can kind of get this a little bit easier. Oh, so it's still okay. Well, that's fine. Try and go to Hoboon and see if I can find it. TPA-H. Well, let's see. Are you working yet? I'll just try it. Videos / this thing. So this was saved. Super Pony Tyson Equestrian Frontier from Andrew Relic or whatever. So I don't know if this is what you're looking for. Let's see if it's on just the other archive. Well, he doesn't keep it updated, so it might be there. But I'm actually gonna go back to here. I don't know. It looks like these are kind of not as relevant or whatever. So let's see here. Trixie Music. Okay, you know the channel name. Could you also just maybe send the video ID as well, or like just the URL? Mount Hale. We can try and find it. I know that Char deleted all his stuff recently, and he had a Trixie video up there. Although it's probably not him. Jesus Christ, I have so many fucking ads now. Alright, well, I'm just going to start going on this. I mean, is there anybody that I missed, by the way? Oh, for what's worth, this is their channel. Linda Von Ree. let's see what we can get. "16 subscribers, 2014. They may have a channel ID, they may not. Let's see here. By the way, what you want to do is you want to open, if there is a video, you know, like, I'm going to go into inspect element here, basically. But if there's a video still available on their channel, you'll want to open it in a new tab rather than just clicking on the video from their channel. Because what'll happen is, like, if you were on another channel from before, what'll happen is, like, the stuff that's stored in the schema will carry over. So you want to have a fresh new tab up so that it loads all the data from this video specifically. So let's see if they have a user ID. They may not. And if it doesn't, we'll probably know. Okay, they do. They did, I should say. By the way, sometimes this doesn't work too. Sometimes they'll just give you the channel with, like, the channel ID. And I don't know how to get it where it doesn't do that. It's just like it's just random sometimes. It's kind of annoying. So let's see what we got. Yeah, Char deleted. They uploaded a video. So what he did is uploaded a video on Christmas Day for 2 hours. And then I believe there was a link to another channel in the description of another video, pony video, and then that led to a Tumblr. So there are two videos, one that was around for a little bit, and then one that wasn't. And you know what? I'm actually gonna post them in the chat there in a second. Let me just kind of put this in here. And they were saved. So yeah, so that is still around. So it looks like we actually do have a capture from 2014. By the way, another quirky thing about Internet Archive is sometimes this can be like a green dot. A green dot usually means that it wasn't saved properly, because YouTube and / Google is a fuck, and they want to, if they get too many requests from you, they'll request a CAPTCHA for you to fill out, and unfortunately it didn't work a whole lot of the time. But sometimes if, like, it's a green dot and you hover over it, there might be two saved instances. One might be green, one might be blue. So even though the dot says that that's green, that, like, it's not saved properly, it still might be. So you just gotta really be meticulous with going over for this stuff. So, like, let's see what we got here. Hopefully they didn't have their feed be the first thing that you see on their page from way back when. Fuck, they did. That makes me sad. Damn it. Because, see, like you can see here, this is just kind of what they were doing, you know, with their day. That's unfortunate. So I don't know if you can really be able to find it. So it's Linda Von Ree. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if anything pops up on a EQD. No results. Try out spaces. Linda Van Ree. No. Linda Von Ree. Do you remember what Trixie's name was? I mean, the title of the video was? Oh, they have a Bandcamp. Look at that. Fuck you. They disabled it. All right. You know what? All right. Then, well, now we're going to archive. We're not. Now we're going. We're jumping back. We're jumping around. Ah, shit. It wasn't popular enough to be saved. Well, that blows. Let's keep going. They have a Twitter. They have a TikTok. They have a SoundCloud. Cover for fun. Is this the same girl? I mean, like, she's uploading, like, K-pop. Well, Spanish cover. Okay, so it probably is the same. You know what we're just gonna do? We're just gonna funnel them all in there. Oh, well, let's keep this one up, actually. Try the YouTube metadata for the video link. Sometimes it works. Well, the unfortunate thing is they were saying they don't know which video it was. So I'm not sure how we would be able to find that. Are you talking about like on that one website that you had sent earlier? This right here is the most exhausting part for me whenever I try and do archiving. I don't know. I find this a lot of fun. I find it entertaining. So, by the way, could you send that again? Because I accidentally closed out of it, and since I'm in private, I don't have it anymore. Yeah. Thank you. I'll try and save this on here too. Done. So. Raw playlist data. Mind if I throw on your playlist? Published. They don't really have much of anything other than like the thumbnail of the first one, which is, you know, Madame the Flowers. They were, oh my god, I feel like Madame the Flowers was a very underrated YouTube channel. So they had, it was so good. They had so much detail, attention to detail. That was something I love about pony creators. Such attention to detail in so much work that they do. Like, what the fuck? You know, it's like one of those things just like, this is no right to be this good. And yet they did. They cared. Anyway, that's why I said it doesn't work, since it does work for some listed videos, but sometimes it doesn't. Someone I know even asked about her Trixie song, but never got a response. That's unfortunate. I asked somebody, was it MemJ? I think I asked MemJ about like some old Celestia, you know the Ask Molestia Tumblr blogs? There's the one with a really high-pitched voice that everybody knows, and I can never remember their name. But then MemJ also did their own videos of that, and they were unlisted. And then she deleted them after we found them, and we didn't save them in time. And it was a much better, much more sultry, you know, mature voice than the other person did. And there's 9 unavailable videos. You know what? Who cares? Let's just go through them all. Because, I mean, there's an hour plus left. So, show unavailable videos. Alright. Copy link address. I gotta go through this and delete all this crap. So this is at least there, which is kind of nice. And there's a link on the OP Fan Labor Archive, which I know is saved by somebody somewhere. So even if it goes down for some reason or gets wiped, it'll still be around. This is usually not a good sign if there's like a bunch that are just kind of all in a row there. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many pony videos that are like this. They just have like a shit ton of people trying to figure out what they are in like this late end of 2020, and it's really weird. It happens for so many videos. All right, so we can find anything there. Trixie song remastered. Okay, look at this. It's taking you right to Hoboon. That's cool. No, that's a Matthew Mosier song. Yes, exactly. Brute Force just smash it in there, and eventually you'll get something. Copy link address. It's weird. This like, I feel like I've seen this video ID before somewhere. Ooh. I don't know why. It just seems familiar. Yeah, you know what? Let's just put this in here, see what I get. OU TPA. Well, it's still down, so I can't check. I mean, JK, it's right here. Once in a Lulumoon. Coconero delete? At least I still have like 1 or 2 still up there. Let's see here. Lukaku link address. My brain just deleted itself there. This is still up. Mando Pony, haha. So that's the first 3 videos, which are all privated, but they're still up. Oh, I mean, they're still available. Somebody should make a fucking Mando Pony archive channel of all the stuff that he's deleted, if there isn't one already. We have dedicated ones for Alex S, for Omnipony, for a bunch of other people. You can see, because he just had so many videos. Nothing there either. So, all right. Don't give me that. No. No. It's frozen? Is it still frozen? Work. Does for someone's videos. Okay. We're fine? Okay. So let's try Bing. Yeah, I feel like what's happened with Bing is they now Bing now, oh no, I'm sorry, DuckDuckGo. They share the database with Yahoo Search and Bing, so I don't know if I'm gonna find anything special. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna come up. Yeah, it doesn't come up with anything. Sometimes you can find cached. Look at the cache, and there might be something up there. Let's go to Yandex. See what we get. No results. DuckDuckGo. Yeah, they must share the fucking databases now because they're probably losing money or something. Damn it, man! You used to pull out for me. Okay, so well, there's one that we kind of don't know. Well, we haven't exhausted all our options yet. Let's see if we can find something on Desu Archive. No. Okay, well, it's getting more dismal. It's not there. Where else can we look? We can try and Reddit. And I mean, like, I'm not. Yeah, nothing there either. So unfortunately, there's just stuff where you can't find anything at all on it, and then that's just kind of how it goes. Did I put this into? I don't think I put this into the Wayback yet. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Here we go. And sorry if I keep getting like louder and quieter. My microphone isn't. I don't have like a headset or anything like that. I just have like a stupid fucking snowball. Maybe that's why it's acting like shit. Or I have another idea of why it is, but I'm not changing anything now. No, this video is unavailable. Damn it. And that's the oldest we got. Shoot. Tumblr search doesn't work at all. Well, unfortunately, we can't find anything out about that one. That might be the one that you're talking about. So, well, I mean, like, it's process of elimination at this point. Here's another one. Oh, I don't want to do like that thing. I just want to search it like this. Sigh. Nothing. Bing. It would be really cool if we had, like, you know, a title or something we could go off of. We might be able to find a re-upload. You know, I don't know. I'm just gonna try and, like, fucking put it into here, but I don't know. I don't think that they kind of have. Ew, no. And, like, because sometimes they'll have it in, like, in these deleted pony videos. In the description, they'll have the original URL in there. Let's try Yandex. All right, nothing found. Sometimes what's interesting about Yandex is they will bring it up on, like, oh shit, there's another idea. Bilibili. There might be uploads on bilibili.tv or nicovideo.jp, which are Chinese and Japanese versions of no relevant results were found. YouTube v equals. I always forget about it, and they have some of the funniest shit on there. They have, there's a different sense of humor further east, and I gotta say it's fucking hilarious what people come up with. I don't know if this only searches by tags or if it searches descriptions. Yeah, big rip. So and I think there's Desu Archive still. And I don't know, did I throw it into here yet? I don't think I did. Oops, let's just do this. And that's not there either. It's all right. I mean, like, you know, there's tons of pony videos out there. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, if you had, like, downloaded it or something like that, you know, and had it on some really old iTunes, you know, that might work. But, like, you know, database somewhere or something like that you still have on, like, you know, a laptop from 2013. All right, so it might be one of those two. Now let's try this one as well. Copy link address. Oh, I didn't search the Bat Pony Wiki, did I? No, I didn't. Bat Pony Wiki. All right. Here's the Q one. Let's try without these. Nope. And then this. Nope. Nothing there either. That's unfortunate. Alright, and now we can do one more. Sorry that sorry I'm kind of coming up with bupkis here for a lot of these. What was the first thing I searched? Yeah, let's just go over here. That's not a good sign. Brony game, Brony game, Brony game, Brony game. I'm looking for this. You might be able to find the song on, like, TPMA, the Pony Music Archive, or something like that. I'm having trouble trying to find this one too, unfortunately. Let's just try, go to Google. No. Bing. I'm just gonna say cache, but it's not gonna have bullshit. Yep. Yandex. Yeah, what they'll have, so I'm sorry, I don't think I ever finished my thought from Yandex before. Sometimes they'll be re-uploaded on ok.ru or a VK. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes what will happen is somebody re-uploads, or like they post the video on VK, and what VK will do is they'll actually save the description and the title and the person who had uploaded it. And that's how we found out a lot of descriptions for Peak Freak songs, from what I remember. So that is something that can happen and will work. Yeah, Linda Von Ree. Sometimes there's like one space in between Linda and Von Ree. Sometimes there's a space in between Von and Ree. Nothing on there. I don't know. Well, let's go back to that SoundCloud. Okay, they do kind of sign their stuff as just one thing. They had a Redbubble? Okay. You're a bird? This probably isn't going to have anything. Yeah, it's probably all their new stuff. Oh, but they have... Oh, shut up. So they do have... Fuck off. Alright, we're going to go back. You can see that they have a Tumblr right here. Just let me go. So she does art as well, and you saw that she had a DeviantArt. You can maybe go in our archive. Let's go back in time. Do you know about when it was posted? Like the year? Month. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Alright, you know what? I'm logged in on over here. I'm just gonna like do a quick look-see. Because like it won't give me this. Ah man, it only goes back to March of 2015, I should say. Not just like March in general. Yep, just a bunch of cat boy artwork. So yeah, unfortunately that didn't come up with anything either. Oh man. So there's 3 Trixie songs right there, and we don't know what they are or what they could have been. And see, like I really like, you know, like Trixie's one of my favorite characters too, so that's kind of sad. I'll never know probably some banger Trixie songs, because I mean, like, you know, you only had what? Yeah, you only have 47 videos in here. Oh, there's more. I'm fucking retarded. There's more down here that I didn't go through yet. I went through 6. Sometimes I really wonder about myself. Let's do a kind of a quick search with these. Okay, we found something. Oh, look at that. It literally searched the history of an article. How peculiar. Trixie show from the fanfic A Musical About a Musical About a Musical About a Musical. Lets the great and powerful Trixie get in on the action, or get in ponies and general sadism. So that's interesting. Oh, look, and it's fanfiction.net. It's not even femfiction. I know in fanfiction they'll have, like, at the bottom they'll be like, oh hey, check out this cool ass song that was made about my shit. DDR. Find the video. I'm not seeing anything. Come on. Well, at least we know it's kind of related to something, so that's at least something. Might be able to find later on. It might have been even by this dude, Blue Paratroopa. No, I'm thinking of Blue Koopa Troopa, aren't I? Triple Blue Shell. That's what I'm thinking of. And that's not them probably. Can we get a list of all the sites and links used in this video? Oh yeah, I mean like you can let me see here. I mean like a lot of them are just places that you kind of know. Here, I'll just try and type some of the stuff in here. All right, so we got Internet Archive, Google. I'm just gonna go through them. Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yandex, Reddit, Tumblr. Oh yeah. Equestria Daily, MopeWiki, Bet, Pony. Bet Pony, MopeWiki. Billy, and NicoVideo.jp. Desu Archive. I don't know if there's any more of them. Oh yeah, and the pastebin I'll send over as well. Yeah, I haven't gone through the basement at all. I haven't done what I initially set out to do at all. So can we get the initial? I want to see. I don't know how to see. So it says they changed lines. I'm trying to, cause like it looks like there's some stuff still there. Oh, it's in 3 places. Oh, okay. So I mean, like, well, basically we can see from this that this was a ponyfied version of a musical. Here, I'll just send this thing. I don't know why I'm not sending you this, just so you can kind of like look at it and see for yourself for at least that one video. It was a ponyfied version of a song from some, I don't know, from something that they were from some musical, and then somebody actually made the song from it. It seems. Unfortunately, Trixie's show is like kind of a little generic, unfortunately. Musical about a musical. Trixie's show. I mean, like. Oh, it's literally. It's just Trixie. That's not the same URL though, is it? No, it's not, because it starts with an X. Ah, no, 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 no. Avert your eyes. Nothing in here. That one for the diamond dogs. Did somebody just make a ton of these?
We used to struggle with greasy messes.
Oh,
now you just free, white, and we're done.
I guess
With
like
Mr.
AdBlock
Clean,
doesn't
Clean
work
Freak,
when I'm in
conquering
private
messes is that
mode.
easy.
That's
Clean Freak's
unfortunate.
mist is 3 times more
Oh, this is just a
powerful, and
Yerby
it works
brownie
on
song.
contact.
Okay.
Clean Freak, just free.
I do know most of those. Just saw a couple of Nurse Team before. Like, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Hoboon.stream. That's a place where you can view videos from, from TPAH pretty easily, and then also from the other dude's server archive and stuff like that. You can't enable it in private? I don't. Well, it's. Oh yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. I'm not gonna figure that out now. So yeah, and then there's the other two. I don't know. I do want to do at least something in the paste bin here, because the thing is, you go down such rabbit holes. I don't know. I don't know. Do you want me to look at the rest of them while I'm here? Or I can just kind of go through the paste bin and stuff, because like, see what I can find. We must continue the search. All right, we'll keep going. Did I not see this before? Did my brain just magically skip over this? The internet isn't boring. You just gotta find stuff that you're interested in. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of, I want to go through a ton of CYOAs. Oh, look at that. We do have something. Cool. I'm just gonna paste this over here real quick. So, Trixie Show, Great and Powerful Trixie Song. This was a song I wrote for my fanfic, so it is the same dude that wrote that fanfic. Let's see if I can get the fanfic back up. So it's this bro. Yeah, no, and it's dead. Yeah, I know. And like the video itself isn't up there, but it's something. I'm just gonna kind of come back here, and can I just like do that? Yeah, I can. Just gonna. Let me see here. Fuck, now I lost my place. All right. By the way, if there's ever a thing where like, you only have portion of the description, you can go to inspect element a lot of the time, and you'll be able to view the entirety of what it is. Oh, see, look, there's some stuff down here. Oh, he posts, because like the show more isn't working for some reason. He has the lyrics. All right, so what we are gonna do, Colin Gorman. All right, we're gonna do a couple of things. Trixie Show, a great and powerful Trixie song, and then I'm just gonna type in Les Miserables as well. See what we get. All right, so that. Wait a second. Oh, it's Princess Trixie Sparkle. Great and powerful D&B set. Tricks up my sleeve, no. And so it didn't really kind of get anything. All right. All right, so Colin Gorman. Let's see if they have the user ID for them. Person. Blue Paratrooper. Aha! So it is the same. Let's see if they actually still have their YouTube up. Well, they would have to because it's privated. Colin looks back. Okay, it's interesting. He's become a video essayist, like a lot of people. Playlists, ranking videos, Disney retrospectives. No, he doesn't have anything about his previous life, but it does give us a lead to maybe look up their shit here. And it's all so recent. It's far privated. Well, you found something. So that's probably as close as you can get. Oh, panel over? No, it goes until 8. I'm gonna still keep doing. I mean, like, unless people want me to like get the fuck out. Are you talking about me? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Oh, I see what you're saying. There are some good ones, but other ones are not. Like, I feel like Emp Lemon does pretty... He does interesting topics as well. So let's see here. Let's go back to here. Colin Gorman. Here, do you want that as well? Fuck, I can't bring it up. Colin looks back. Oh, he has a C. Ah, okay, this is another one we can look up. Well, but it's still he probably had it. Yeah. So oh yes, of course. I apologize. I completely missed that. Here, let me go grab it, or grab them, I should say. And by the way, one of the songs is already re-uploaded on Winter Rose, the YouTube video I was talking about before. That was one of the 6 videos that he uploaded yesterday. You gotta jump through so many hoops just for a very simple Google search nowadays. There. So there's a nice re-upload right there. And then there's a different one. There's that one. And this was a different channel, which also had a Tumblr associated with it. Yep. And you can thank the one guy who runs his own deal. He has a auto updater type of thing. So like anytime a new video is uploaded to a channel in his list and stuff like that, it'll automatically be downloaded. So that's how this was able to be saved. And I think he also went out of his way. He also found this one and saved that as well. He probably saw like a notification, just like, oh shit. Fuck. Too many. Cool. Yeah, so at least we know what it is. You know, It's for a fanfic. It was a ponyfied version involving the Cuban Crusaders putting on a production of Les Miserables. I can't fucking speak French. I am neither Canadian nor French. It's funny, it almost says Cope in the title. Well, I appreciate that you guys are enjoying this as much as you are. I mean, you know, like I was saying before, I just started doing stuff on my own, and you know, kind of went from there. It's just, you just got to look for connections, you know, and learn, you know, kind of go into inspect element, try and find what you can find, and kind of going from there. Okay, this has a lot of captures, so this is one we might actually be able to find. Basically what I'm saying though is anybody can do this. You don't need a NAS. You don't need to understand how to set up, you know, big huge databases or anything like that in order to get started. You just find something, you know, you all you got to do is like, all right, I know it's this. I think it's this. Oh, look at that. It's the original LXS upload of Trixie the Pony Troll. That's funny. And find something you want to, you know, that you want to look for and stuff like that, and just go from there. You might find what you're looking for like this. And so let's see if I can do that fake URL thing again. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure, I mean, like, obviously it's already re-uploaded, but just want to show that it works. Here we go. And this is just a video that's saved on the Internet Archive from when they saved it back in the day. I don't know if it's necessarily I don't think it's necessarily the highest quality that you could, but if it's something that's completely gone and this is the only copy I've left, you know. Oh, another thing to kind of like look for sometimes, like if it's a YouTube poop or something like that, a lot of channels did like reactions and crap like that back in the day. And here I'll just paste that in there so you can kind of see for yourself. A lot of channels, they did reactions back in the day, and that may be the only way you can actually view something like that. So if you know the title of a video, just search into YouTube and you might be able to find like reactions and stuff like that. Or there might be some soul who created a memorial for them, like the dude. I mean, come on, Alex S. No, I don't want the bitch. No, I don't want actually Andromulus or Alex S himself. I want the archive. Yeah, like this dude has put in so many hours of his time to find every single Alex S remix that existed. It's like actually insane how few songs he re-uploaded on his old channel, and how many songs have like been deleted. It's like look, live at BronyCon and stuff like that he has up. Like, bless these people. I don't know. I mean, like, obviously they got to things back when maybe a lot of it was still available and stuff like that. But, since a lot of this is like 7 years ago and shit like that. But, there's, Crobo Memorial. And this is, a bunch of videos from, Daikike, Crobo Conjunctions, Crobo Productions. And some of this is, like there's a collection of his stuff available on the Internet Archive as well, but there's some stuff here that isn't on there, you know what I mean? This one was actually pretty funny. That was actually pretty funny. Yeah, you're welcome. There's many more. I mean, this another one of the things is like, you can go to somebody's here. Let's go to his channel while we're at it. And there's like a lot of YTPMV, like I was saying, there's a lot of YTPMVers back in the day who made a couple of stuff with ponies, and you know, they'll have check out these people on the side, and you know, it's just like, it's people at least that I have never heard of before or something like that. And you know, you'll be able to like move your way throughout the Internet Archive through like recommended videos and recommended channels and stuff like that, and you can find stuff that isn't available anywhere, that just happened to be saved. So like GTP, Golden Tot Productions, I have no idea who that is. Daikaik, Rapotaki, I'm not really sure who that is. Philly Poo, Mike the Microphone, Odyssey, Jake C Music, Jake Carberry. I see like a lot of these, and the Hammer. They, you know, some of these people might have just been his friends and stuff like that, but you could just, I don't know, this guy has 39,000 subscribers. Let's go see who he was. Minecraft silliness. This kind of looks like just maybe a friend or somebody that he likes to follow and stuff like that. Bros, yeah. So, but I mean, what I'm saying is like you can find creators who haven't had their stuff re-uploaded, and you know, even re-upload them yourself. That's something I'd like to do one of these days. All right, so that's gone. That's gone. We don't need that anymore. We don't need Colin anymore. Winter Rose. That's so good. I don't know. Well, I can't bring it up again because I'm retarded. Control-Shift-T, by the way. Control-Shift-T has saved my bacon more times than I can count. It re-brings up an old tab that you accidentally closed out of. In case for people who may not know. When I found that out, I'm like, my life was saved. That uploader has closed the YouTube account. Interesting. Yes. For those of you in the back who couldn't fucking hear me. YouTube.com/watch_v equals. We're getting blue. You want some blue? She doesn't want yellow. This is, I don't know. I mean, like, a lot of them would be green if it was just dead. I wonder if this is Trixient. Come on, you whore. Yep. Well, that was in probably the cached version. Oh, no? Any Fuss. Okay, so this was Any Fuss before it was taken down. So we can at least find that one. So we found like a couple things here and there. So it's something. All right. Goodbye. 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 I think you also have like a, I don't know if you have like a month or something like that to reactivate your YouTube. So there's a chance that he may come back type of thing. I'm not sure if he will or if he won't. But there's a possibility, and that's always good. Alrighty. So we looked at all of them, right? Yeah, we must have, because we got to the one that's like posted in 2020, 2021. All right, so I was at here. All right, let's see what this is then. And it's dead. That's okay. Attempts to archive this video failed. Well, thankfully, we do it ourselves. Oh my god. Why do you have to be this way? You're not helping me. Oh yeah. Yeah, flashing lights warning. This dude, it's just the weirdest shit that you find. with this our brony gang. I'm sorry, I just had to play that real quick. I find that hilarious. Yeah, it's some dude who like basically takes a bunch of backbeats and like raps over them, and he did like a bunch of brony ones. Just fucking who cares? Yeah, I'll just link. And this is not him either that made this video. This is like a YouTube poop from like way further on or something like that, or somebody else made it, because a lot of his other stuff is just like you can see this one here like. Like, yeah, I mean, like, whatever. Let's see here. So, I'm sorry, what the fuck was I doing? Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna guess it's, like, completely dead. I've been having really good luck, though, with figuring out what stuff is. By the way, I also want to say this here. So, I don't like that sign. Alright, so this paste bin was also found by Little Shy, like a couple years ago. And so let me see if I can bring that up. Do I have that? Yeah. So, a lot of this stuff has already been, like, looked at / through type of thing. But, you know, I've just had fun kind of going through it myself. And there's some stuff that's there that, you know, there's in that his Excel spreadsheet and stuff like that. Shout out to him and to, oh, wait, no, I need to look up the paste bin itself. Him and Flynn MLP, because they helped out. Let's see here. If I go here and then here. Here, you can just kind of look at that. You can look at his own paste bin and stuff. I'm sorry, Google spreadsheet. Where's this dude? Oh wait, no, it's up here. If I go to here, and yeah, Flynn MLP, he did a script and was able to go through everything that was still alive. So sometimes you can, like, if something's not here, you might be able to see what they found, because they looked at it in 2019 before everything was privated. So they may have been able to see something that was unlisted that wasn't saved or something like that. So I'm actually gonna go and like look over there real quick. Okay, see, they weren't able to find anything for this either. But you can find like title sources and maybe who uploaded it or something like that. See, it only comes up on the paste bin that we're looking at. Have you ever used tpa-mares.workers.dev / you made it? I have not. Okay. I'm just gonna go back to a video that I know is alive. Huh. That's cool. Quick Chive and an EQD YouTube, and also in his own YouTube. Yep, there are definitely many copies throughout life that you know somebody may have. That's actually very cool. Thank you for showing. Another kind of cool thing, by the way, too, is sometimes if you search like old videos, they'll have different descriptions. I love going through old descriptions because a lot of times they have like, you know, they talk about what inspired them for a song, or like they might have a link to a Mediafire instead of, you know, a dead Bandcamp or something like that. The Mediafire might still be alive. It's that flavor text that is kind of important sometimes. And, you know, a lot of artists, they kind of like, they'll change things or they'll wipe everything and just have like the lyrics, a link to where they are, to their socials now, and that's kind of it. So yeah, I don't know. It's just one thing I like to do too for, like, you know, stuff like this. Like this, Jackalap hasn't really been doing anything for a while. But you know, so I don't think you would find much there. But yeah, just something to, because that's what when I saw the description here, it kind of reminded me. Yes, somehow, yeah, it's the most and least reliable. Okay, Box.com is a very reliable one as well. Dropbox is the least reliable, the most unreliable service ever, because I think what the problem is with them is they don't actually have a link to the file itself. They just have a link to, so like if it's in like a folder and then another folder and then that's where it is. I'm sorry, my throat. And you link it from there. Then if you change what folder it's in, the link dies. So it could still be like on your Dropbox somewhere, but you can't access it. So, you know, stuff that people link in 2011, obviously they changed their Dropbox around since then. It's bullshit. Let's see here. So they weren't able to find anything. Nothing in Desu Archive either. Nothing here. Nothing here, nothing there. I don't know why my control button just isn't holding down. I was hoping to show more, you know, like kind of older songs and older stuff so you could be like, oh yeah, I remember that or something like that, but ripping pieces. So I guess we don't know. We'll never know what that is, unfortunately. Alright, let's go to the next one. You know, I was having really good luck for a really long time. And you just blind me. Like I was getting, like here, I can just show you real quick. I was getting old PMVs, really old mumble, like Mr. DeLoop things. Rainbow Dash always dresses in style, that very meme thing. Flutter, what is this? Oh yeah. Oh, this is the original before Fuzog's, well, the original YT PMV of the song before Fuzox did his remix. Oh, I wonder if this, look, it's Box. I just sung your praises. Don't fail me now. Ah, it doesn't load. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, well, who cares? But not this one, basically. So that doesn't have anything. I'm sometimes, yeah, like it will work like that. Let's see here. EP, this should be a fix for some older G tribes. There are songs that nobody realizes were actually remixes or YTPMVs. Yeah, like, oh fuck, what's that Octavia song? Oh, I Am Octavia? I didn't know that was like a ponyfied version of, I'm Octavia, what is a ponyfied version of? Fuck, I can't even remember. I Am Titanium, yeah. So you know what happened? So we were having like a little food festival in town, right? And so they had some music playing on some speakers, and I heard what I thought was I'm Octavia, and I'm like, whoa, is somebody like really into the, like, is like somebody just flying completely under the radar and shit like that, and just like playing pony songs out at my fucking town's food festival, only to find out that it was based on a different song, and then I'm like, fuck, this is kind of ruined this for me. That was honestly so fucking funny. No, my carriage. Interesting. There's a fix for some G drives. I wanna look at this because I know that they made it so that you have to have a key in order to access stuff now. Fucking, I hate Google. I hate corporations. I hate everybody. I hate them. I miss this little nigga like you wouldn't believe. Can't believe we locked out the drive too. Resource key, yep. That folder was part of the scrape. Pyxia. Dude, Pyxia, holy shit. I mean, there were some very smart people, very smart anons helping out and making scripts and doing shit during the unlisted thing. I will never be able to thank them enough for stepping up and really, digging in, putting in the work and the to create that stuff, because we were able to save so much more than we would have if we were just doing it all manually. So Pyxia, rebane, I'm never gonna remember like a whole lot of these people now, unfortunately. But I mean, still, I have, the utmost respect for people. So let's see here. That's actually interesting. I'll have to look at that later. And it just happened to like kind of be in there with it. So let's see here. Okay, and then this was another one that they couldn't find anything for. Index. Oh shit. I mean, sure. Thanks for nothing. Ooh, the blockchain. Blockchain.com. Oh yeah, I forgot a different one. It was also Twitter. If you search on Twitter, what Twitter used to do, and it was really annoying, but they would post every single video that you would liked or favorited if you had something turned on. And sometimes that actually helps. And this time it didn't, because why would it? But you can find, that's how a bunch of people know, who catalog Siva Gunner's stuff. They can find old original uploads of songs because they posted every single one on there. To your SciTube replays. Oh, you're the person who does the SciTube replays. Ah, you're cool. This is a cool guy right here. Real cool guy. And I mean that in the most sincerest way possible. You do a lot of really fun and interesting stuff. So let's see here. Gonna have to unfortunately copy and paste that over here. That's another X. All right, come on. I want to strike pay dirt. Pay dirt. Let me have something. Let me have this one. Aha. Finally. Oh look, this one's even unlisted.
Never gets old, huh? Nope. It kind of makes you want to break into song. Yep. I love the mountains. I love the clear blue skies. I love big bridges. I love when great whites fly. I love the whole world and all its sights and sounds. Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love the oceans.
I love real dirty things. I love to go fast.
I love Egyptian kings.
I love the whole world
and all its craziness.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada. I love tornadoes.
I love arachnids.
I love my magma. I love the giant squids. I love the whole world. It's such a brilliant place. Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
That was great. And you just come across stuff that just makes you smile. Oh, they had a version 2. Maybe that's why this one's unlisted, because they had a new version. They're like, look at this one. Or maybe they just completely hate it. Maybe they just hate it. I'm gonna go see if this one's archived. It was the resource folder for the old space. Oh, like the Nasapone one. No, the space CYOA. Oh. Interesting. I mean, a lot of the CYOA people talk with each other and stuff like that. No way! An Anpon is down? No. No, don't say that. No, you can't. Blame Wolven. Okay, well, okay, I have to remember that Numget it has some context. It's apparently dead. How? Dude, this was how I was gonna read the CYOAs and stuff like that. I was just looking at them like 2 months ago. It's good you at least have something. Damn, what happened? Dude, yeah, I'm sad. I mean, no, Buttercup, they mean me to go ask Wolven kind of what happened. Someone made an announcement that apparently it's Fubar. They didn't have an offline copy either. I'm gonna have to talk with a friend about this. Oh man. Well, I'm glad that you have a backup. But this is like a massive blow. Damn. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to look into that later. Dude, I'll fucking do it. I have some time for the next couple months. That would be more. That'd be something I want to work on more than, something else that I had kind of planned. Alright, well, everything would be. So, like, it sounds like it's still all there. You just gotta fix it all. I wonder what that entails. Because that's something I don't know. Well, also here's my G drive, everything I got so far. If anyone has space, please mirror the shit out of this. I mean, I'll go fucking download it and add it to my Mega. And that's gonna stay there, right? Yeah. Every stuff posted after 2020 is at risk, especially offsite content. What even is a non-pwn? Yeah, it was a CYOA archive. 45 gigabytes. Okay, I don't think I can save that on my laptop. But, well, I can. It's just to move it would be fun. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look into that later. I can't believe, because I have a friend who's very into CYOAs. He didn't tell me about this. They didn't tell me about this. Oh, alright. Alright, I can't think about it anymore. I can't I can't think about it. Alright. So, well, we saw one. You know, I'll just add this grid thingy that I've been going on with. I'll just add it to the description part of my YouTube type of thing. So, like, things are winding down. I think I'll just, like, close out here. Just, like, see if I can find one more and then kind of close up shop. But, I'll put a link to this kind of in the about section of the channel that's streaming this right here. So, it's at least somewhere. And what I'm working on, and it'll probably go through, you know, it'll get updated over time if you're ever curious or not, or, you know, you remember it one day in long distance. Yeah. Hopefully what I showed today was that there are a lot of things that you as a person with the right Google foo, the right intuition, being persistent, finding people, a lot of things that I've done before. I have messaged people on Twitter, on Reddit, on other places, and asked for, like, certain videos, or like, hey, could you unlist this, or like, I see that you have this, would you be able to do something? And sometimes people actually respond. So there's sometimes an option there, but, you know, you also got to feel it out as well. You know, you got to have the right tone. Got to say it in the right way. You got to find out if they really want to go scorched earth, or if they want to keep it all. Or, okay, was it Furlan who deleted their stuff? No, not Furlan. Kibdi, Ponyator, Mr. Ponyator. I'm sorry. I know I talked about Kibdi earlier. I meant to say Mr. Ponyator when scorched earth. Also, blah blah blah. Never interacted. So if you could send me the database, a little bit about programming, so I might do new version Furlan. That'd be fucking awesome. As far as I know, MothQuest got dropped off. I'm thinking Desu Archive probably has the full res images as well, I think. So you might be able to scrape stuff off of there, perhaps. If, like, some stuff is kind of missing. I always miss COA when they're live, so there's a lifesaver. Yeah, I know. I'll catch up on your own time. Exactly. There's a lot of adventures I didn't get to read yet. Thanks, guys. I was nervous to even do this at all, so I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. The first panel I didn't think it went as well, but anyway, I'll sign off and shit like that, and we can all go to the other panel. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Right. Thanks for coming, by the way.